Alright, what is up, worldwide family? Welcome back to the channel. Jimmy Flipping Deals, back at it again. Let me take that notification off. Any way to get rid of that? There we go. Alright, so welcome. Another day off edition, right? We are starting to see a little daylight in here. I've been working my tail end off in order to get processed through at least some of this merchandise. And we're gonna buy some more stuff. Meanwhile, back to the store I go. No, I actually, and I am. I'm not gonna lie on that one. I actually talked myself out of the house on my day off by telling myself it's been a month since I had an ice cream cone. I can go out and get an ice cream. I've been working hard all day. I wanted a break. I noticed that I was there and not doing anything. I was starting to space, and I was like, all right, you need a break. I tried music. I tried everything. I kept wanting to not do anything. And I understand that on a base level, right, whether I acknowledge that or not, I've learned that those instances when we do that, it's, for lack of a better word, a stress moment, where you've got a whole bunch of stuff, and this is me anyway, a whole bunch of stuff running through your head, so your body becomes stationary, so your mind can try to process. Regardless, there's going to be stress in everything. So I've learned just to live with it, and the more functional I can become, the less I have a chance to think about it. Because let's be honest, that really worrying doesn't do anything. Not that there's anything to worry about. Life has been good. Now I did have my sunroof up, so the inside wouldn't get too hot. I got truck pollen. Yeah, I got truck pollen. I got tree pollen. Over some of this stuff, so I'm not sure how that's going to work, but I guess time will tell. I did get quite a bit listed already. I mean, I'm into the hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I'm coming up, I'm closer to $1,000 than I am to $0. I guarantee you that. So I'm well over $500. I don't know that I'll hit 1,000 today, but I should hit probably $750 listed, and that's not a great day, but it is what's that? It's not a gravy day, but it is a meat and potatoes kind of deal, So you figure if you can list 700, your margin's about 30%. It's not horrible. Definitely have done better. Definitely will do better, but it is nice. On a base level to at least be putting that into the store, because ultimately, eventually, that's how much will be coming out every day. If you keep putting that in, it only stands to reason that you'll be getting on average about that much back, provided you buy good stuff. So that's where I'm at. I do buy good stuff. It does sell. Let me see. The boxes have been working out great, but I haven't been calling UPS because I've been playing it cheaply, or thinking I have been. But I woke up today with one package to run to UPS, one package that I did not want to spend $2.50 scheduling a pickup for last night. So instead of spending $2.50 to have UPS come to my house and pick it up, I spent 30 minutes driving, 20 minutes driving, and maybe a half gallon of gas. So in the end, it would have been well worth it to, although it would have pulled some profitability from one individual item, which it just kills me to do a pickup for one item, because $2.50 is a big hit off of that's actually the whole profit on that was $10. So wasn't great, but I got to keep in mind, like, regardless of that particular item, I've got to look at the big picture operationally, and how much more could I accomplish in the same amount of time. And the gas isn't free either. So the more I look at operationally in my business, the more my mindset changes. For the last year and a half, I have been buy stuff, sell stuff, buy stuff, sell stuff. But now it's into the mechanics and it's where I'm focused right now. And I think we ought to do a self-inventory, both for ourselves and for the business, on a regular basis. And that's kind of where I'm at. You know, what's working, what's not. And a lot of things are working. A lot of things are working. But, you know, there are some corners that can be rounded out. There's some processes that can be dialed in, some things that can be fine-tuned, right? You know, case in point, moving the scale saved me 60 hours a year. And it's not just for this year, it's also for next year and the next year. You know, so I mean, one little decision, I don't have my stabilizer, my high-tech stabilizer going. So y'all just took a little boom. Y'all are still with me, so it's all working. Anyway, you know, I'm furthering that by doing clear poly bags now instead of Walmart sacks. They're en route. I'm not there yet, but you know, right now as it sits, you know, I take an item and I wrap it up in a Walmart sack. I put a label on it and I stick it in the tote and I home the item to the tote, right, in my inventory management. And then when it sells, I take the item out of the bag and I put it into a different bag and ship it out. And sometimes if it's clothing, 2 bags, right? So where I'm at, and I do need clear, I bought clear bags because my OCD makes me want to see the product before it leaves out. But I bought clear bags now, guys. That way, instead of Walmart sacks, I can seal them up in those clear bags, and then when it sells, you know, I can grab it and just throw it. Not only does it save the time of taking it in and removing it, but when it counts during the Christmas season, when it's too busy to list anything, and all there is time for is to ship things and sell things, it's hugely important to make that time frame as fast as possible. You know, when I've got, you know, last year was 27 orders in a night was my record. This year it could quite possibly be 50. I mean, really, did I stop? No, y'all are still with me. Every once in a while my phone will glitch out. But anyway, you know, this year it may very well be 50 orders in a day, with little old me behind the helm trying to work that out. So by making clear bags where everything's already de-stickered, even though it takes me a second now, that I would have normally done then, you know, go ahead and take the time now and de-sticker everything, put them in clear bags. And that way when it rolls, still go ahead and put the label on it, but grab the item in the clear bag and throw it in there. Just like that trip to the UPS. You know, I could have saved a half gallon of gas, and I could have saved the 20-30 minutes it took. And those habits of doing things like that, at every facet of my business, I'm realizing there's things that could be more efficient. So that's where my head's at. I don't know where y'all's is at. I know it's 270 plus days till Christmas. Are you ready? I know I am. I know I'm looking forward to it. Business is already decent. A lot better than it was yesterday. A lot better than it was last year. I'm up like 3 times what I am, but I've been really focused on expanding, and that's not slowing down. Matter of fact, even though I'm full of product, I'm going to get more. Hopefully I'll come up with something really good. But nevertheless, guys, that's where my head is. I know if y'all look into your businesses, there's opportunities to streamline things and make them that much more profitable, make them that much more bigger. And y'all have a wonderful day. If you made it so far, thanks for joining me on my day off. Y'all have a wonderful day. Subscribe and like. They're both free. Please do them both before you click off. All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Y'all have a wonderful night. Bye.